Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Set punt. Yellow, 22. Punt.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It's a big-time run by Jacobs. 35 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Flush to his right. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
25-yard line.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. He'll burrow his way forward for a fumble. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 7. Again, it's Harvey. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Broncos first down. First and 10.
He'll go play action with Nix. Headed left, buying time. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Forced out wide. He'll run again. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's Harvey. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A run once more, that's Harvey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a count.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
Moving the tight end right.
Set, go.
On the bootleg, it's Love. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Come on, 30 opposite, 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Brandon Jones comes up with a stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. This is 3rd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. From the gun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That is going to be, and he's got it. Jaden Reed, touchdown Packers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Nix, going to throw it here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Nick's going to throw for it. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 40.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a Packers first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st down, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. To throw is Love. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it in, and he's in! Jordan Love, touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Broncos 3. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now for Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And being a fool as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. They're going to work this now inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Next, from the gun, on third down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down. Nix. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's a gain of 3. It's
2 minutes remain here in
7.
this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. .21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Throwing is Nix. Forced out left. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Captain. Oh, my son. Bombers. Ready. Let it chill. Away.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He'll let one go down the middle. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 36-yard line.
Set, punt. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Right here down the field will fall incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And third down coming up.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
pass caught right side by Kraft. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Packers.
Here's Love. He's got the look in. Texas Matthew Golden. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
10 cycles.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction.
Ready, ready. Come on, set. 45, what, set.
Back to throw is Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Manoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Let's go now. 52 blue.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
In motion, it's Golden.
Set.
Throwing now on third and long. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Taken in at the 8. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Nick Smith on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Bombers. Chill.
To throw is Nix. A pressure there got to him. He's headed you through it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Okay, break. Green Jack. Let's go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On play action, Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. 10 cycles.
A good play action with Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
10 black.
They'll go for it. Love. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw is Nix. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll look to set up the screen here. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game. But I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throw it. Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Ready? Right here. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Chase him, chase him.
On second down, it's Nix. In trouble, and down he goes. Kenny Clark. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
Gain on the play.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready?
Nix going to throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Down Denver. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Away.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. 22 needle. Ready. Yellow. 43. Fight. 97. Cut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready, go. 52 drive. Ready?
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Packers.
First down, Green Bay.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up second and 5.
Ready. 10 black.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Cut.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
Bombers.
Play action now. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Rashawn Gary getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready.
Second down. Mix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Mix from the gun on third down. That's taken in by Price. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Back to the sideline, and now he loses the football. Well, Packers have it. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Push.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one thrown behind target. It'll be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Come on, set. Red, 38. 10 cycles. Claws red. Hut.
On second down, Love. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Here we go, set. Field, 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
A first down throw for Nix. Out quickly there to Sutton. He's to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Go play action with Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
50.
A second down throw for Love. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and that's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Love to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. This one could be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Ready up. Ready.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find, maybe CD can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Ready, ready. Red, 38.
They'll go for it. Love. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's up the sideline to the 25. Big jump out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
The 49-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Watch him do it.
Rush in.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And
he's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Working out of the gun. It's mixed. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he is gonna have the Broncos first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big game on fourth down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Open space inside the 10. He will score! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 50, green. Black ultra.
In motion, it's Golden.
Set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Packers going to use their final timeout now. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
52 blue. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
560. Ready?
Now Love. Flush to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.